I believe that the Graph's native token called GRT is amazing, much like this hairline. Check this out, straight as an arrow. But yeah, besides that point, why do I say that? Because ever since I started talking about the Graph, the price of GRT has done nearly a 4x. I mean, carajo, I did a good call on that. But even despite that, I do believe that the best days are still ahead of GRT, because I do believe that GRT during the next bull run could hypothetically at least go to the price of $5. And even though that's not financial advice nor a guarantee, why is that? I think it's going to come down to the fact that the Graph has amazing fundamentals, much like these biceps. Because if we take a look at the Graph, what's it all about, right? The Graph is an open source software that is used to collect, process, and store data from various blockchain applications. And this right here is done to facilitate information retrieval. The primary goal of the Graph is to help developers use relevant data to help increase the efficiency of their applications. And very amazingly, the Graph analyzes and stores blockchain data before placing it into various indices, or otherwise known as subgraphs. And this right here allows an application to send a query to its protocol and receive an immediate response. That's a very fancy, explanation, but it is what it is, man. And of course, we want an instant response, much like in real life. Sometimes when you text people, they don't want to text back. Those people, I just don't even care about them anymore. You don't reply to me? Carajo, not going to talk to you. But yeah, besides that point, the queries are posed through decentralized applications through something called GraphQL. And GraphQL, by the way, is a widely used language that was originally developed by Facebook. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg, by the way. A lot of people, they were saying, wow, Mark Zuckerberg, he looks so awkward in the UFC thing. But, he is Mark Zuckerberg after all. The genius, I should say. #Meta. However, I think that it should be noted how anyone can actually use subgraphs to power applications across 40-plus networks, which, by the way, include Polygon, Ethereum, Moonriver, Moonbeam, Harmony, and many others. And I'm very bullish on the projects that I just mentioned, so if you like any of those, go ahead and watch those videos that I made for that. But yeah, besides that point, here's something very crazy for you. The Graph is currently being utilized by popular Ethereum decentralized applications such as Aave, Curve, and even Uniswap as well. Caray, boha! And here's the thing, as of right now, on the Graph network and hosted service, there has been over 45,000 projects and over 1 trillion queries served. I mean, caray! But it doesn't end there, because on the Graph network, there has also been over 200 indexer nodes as well. These are figures and statistics that's going to blow a lot of people's hairs back, in my opinion. Much like Snoop Dogg's hairline. I mean, come on, Snoop Dogg, you got to shave those cornrows. But yeah, besides that point, you got to pull off that Joe Rogan look, if you catch what I mean. Now, when I say all of this, people may think GRT at the price of $5, what are you on about, man? That's insane. But I disagree. Think about this, right? If GRT were to go to the price of $5, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, it would only have a market cap of around $47 billion. The reason why I use the word only is because this market cap is around $41 billion less than Dogecoin's all-time high market cap. I mean, come on, right? Dogecoin, it's a meme coin. And let's face it, right? The Graph, it's extremely revolutionary. Again, right, it's quite essentially focused on information retrieval. Information retrieval versus a meme coin that's basically caca. Come on, man, that's a totally night and day difference. Now, some people, they may think, it's not fair to compare Doge to GRT. Dogecoin, a lot of fans, a lot of hype, a lot of holders. But I think it's still a fair argument nonetheless, because I think this, if anything, truly showcases how reaching over $40 billion in market cap in the world of cryptocurrencies is not all that insane. At least that's the way I view it. And this doesn't even seem any more insane, especially when I consider how the next bull run could be so insane. Because, that's a tongue twister right there. But I do believe that the next bull run is going to be legendary. Because as of right now, according to Crypto.com research, there's around 575 million people owning cryptocurrencies. That's over 500 million people owning cryptos. So when there's over 500 million people owning cryptos, could you just imagine what the next bull run could look like? Or should I say altcoin season? The FOMO, buying pressure, buying volume is going to be through the roof. So I think that GRT, it's poised for such a bright future. And here's the thing. Some people, they may wonder, when is the next altcoin season fully going to kick in? Hasn't it already happened No, historically speaking, at least that's the way I view it, because again, right, historically speaking, altcoins, they usually rally in a massive way, anywhere between 6 to 12 months after a Bitcoin halving event. So when people see, as of right now, altcoins doing a 5x, 10x, historically speaking, this is just a small taste, because very well, right, in the very near future, when a full altcoin season really kicks in, 5, 10x, it could look very minuscule for a lot of projects out there, at least historically speaking. So the next altcoin season could very well be right around the corner. The next bull run, or should I say the next altcoin season, could be insane. And also on top of that, the graph has amazing fundamentals. When I take these three factors out right here, how can it not be bullish on the graph? I think that the graph is truly a sleeping giant. I think GRT could very well go to the price of $5 during the next bull run, and hypothetically make all of those the graph critics come running over to their girlfriend's boyfriend's grandma and start begging for a used Bratwurst extender, Lee the Captain edition. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here, and make sure to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's been Lee the Captain. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.